Check it. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're looking at AMC stock, GME stock, SPY stock, APE stock, and SQQQ stock. We look at these asset classes, and I give you guys update and prediction based off what the technicals are telling me. You want to watch this whole video if you hold AMC stock and play in the stock market. We're going to talk about all of the trades that I know. We're going to look at the AMC glitches. We're going to be talking about Adam Aron and the brand new news for AMC. And we're going to be talking about price prediction, support and resistance, and so much more in this video. We're going to look at AMC on the shorter time frame and the longer time frame. We're going to look at GME, APE, and more. So with that being said, let's go and hop in the charts, the facts, the data. Let's go. All right, guys, what is up? You are back for another video with Data Zero. In this video, we're going to be looking at AMC stock, GME stock, SPY stock, APE stock, and SQQQ stock. We have so much to talk about in this video. We're going to hop right in. This video is not financial advice and should not be taken as such. Please do your own research and technical analysis before buying any stock or crypto asset. Let's go ahead and hop right in. So people are not happy with Adam Aron. People are not happy with Adam Aron. You guys can see people are asking, how can anyone sit while this is done to a company? This is insane. 40 plus days on the FTD list. There is still manipulation. When will it end? Adam Aron, you have the power to get it done. We gave you what you need. Now help us. As you guys can see, yes voters desperately asking for their leader, Adam Aron, to come and save them. But they do not realize that Adam Aron does not care. Hopefully they are now waking up and realizing that Adam Aron does not care after they see the manipulation that is being caused by AMC. AMC stock sitting at about $14 right now, which would literally be the equivalent of $1.40. $1.40. So it is absolute madness to see this happening to AMC stock as retail has lost a lot of money. Let's go ahead and look at SQQQ. I did buy the dip on SQQQ. I told you guys I would. My account did get funded today. My new account did get funded today, and I was able to purchase some SQQQ at $19.86. These are currently in profit. As you guys can see, SQQ is pumping to the upside. Now, again, I'm going to explain this trade very, very quickly, and this is for the people in the Discord as well, so you guys do have this information. But basically, this is my accumulation range. I'm accumulating all in this range. Buy, and then playing these gap fills. I do think the market is going to be crashing. You guys already know why I think the market's going to be crashing. I've already showed you guys this multiple times using the market psychology chart. So if we go ahead and look at the market psychology chart, I've already showed you guys this as well. Plus the macro bear flag on NASDAQ. There's a macro bear flag on NASDAQ as well. If we go ahead and look at NASDAQ, I will show you guys the macro bear flag that we do have on NASDAQ as well. So let's go ahead and scroll over to NASDAQ, and I will show you guys the macro bear flag here on NASDAQ. Let me go ahead and just fix this real quick. I do apologize. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick if I can get a hold of it. And right, this thing's always a pain in the butt to get a hold of. Let's just move it down and then do this. There. All right, so now I can go ahead and fix this and scroll this over and get back to the video. So guys, we're going to be looking at SQQQ. We're going to be looking at SQQQ and looking at the macro bear flag on the NASDAQ. So as you guys can see, macro bear flag on the NASDAQ. You guys can see right here is the bear flag. You have this upwards consolidation channel. That is what is called a bear flag. So we do have a bear flag consolidation on the NASDAQ. So this is what I'm looking at for NASDAQ. SQQQ runs inverse of NASDAQ. I do think this bear flag will break to the downside, hitting about 10,000. Now, if the NASDAQ comes back down to 10,000 or lower, we're going to see SQQQ go all the way up to $80, which would be an extreme amount of profit. Also, if you guys look, the US dollar is pumping. This is going to push things like SPY, SPY, the NASDAQ down. When the dollar goes up, risk assets like stocks, Bitcoin go down. So this is going to be bad for the stock market. As the dollar goes higher, stocks are going to go lower. We also have the VIX rising as well. The VIX is rising as well. So again, multiple indicators showing that we're going to have a pull back in the market, as well as SPY market, as the SPY chart itself. If we go ahead and look at SPY chart, it also has a macro bear flag as well. We do have the euphoria stage as well. You guys can see this massive euphoria rally. It kind of goes up and then it goes parabolic.
Let's go ahead and look at the Euphoria chart so you guys can see it kind of goes up. You guys can see it kind of goes up and then it goes parabolic. Then it drops down this upwards consolidation chop, slightly lower low, and then you have a drop to the downside. Let's go ahead and look at SPY right now. Kind of goes up, then it goes parabolic, drop to the downside, slight upwards consolidation chop, and then what do you guys think is going to happen when the bear flag plays out and the psychology chart cycles play out? You're going to see a big drop to the downside. So based off of the technicals and the psychology chart, I do think we're going to see downside on SPY and the NASDAQ, and that is why I'm using SQQQ to make this new MOA style trade, which will send me to the moon and make a lot of profit. So again, this is a high risk, high reward trade. This is something I'm doing with my personal money. You guys must trade at your own risk, and you must do your own due diligence and technical analysis before buying any stock or crypto asset. I know a couple of you have made money on SQQQ already, but this is a much bigger trade. As you accumulate in this range, you can get a bunch of shares, and once you get all of those shares, you also get paid dividends as well each month that you hold them. I do think the crash is going to happen around September, which we are quickly approaching, but you guys can see the first gap fill is a 38% gain. The second gap fill is a 75% gain, and then if it were to go to 60 or 80 or higher, which it could easily go if NASDAQ goes below 10,000, you guys can see it's over a 200% gain all the way up to a 400% gain. So again, I do think this is going to be a nice banger in the bag. Again, just like I did Apple, I'm going to be doing SQQQ, hitting another home run straight out of the park. So that's what I'm looking at for the overall market. Again, SPY basically did exactly what I said it was going to do. SPY did exactly what I said it was going to do in the last video. Get a push up and get rejected from this 445 level. I told everyone to be careful with this 445 level, and again, we did get rejected from that 445 level, hitting our head on it, confirming as resistance. This is multiple confirmation letting us know that SPY is not going to be able to get back above these levels and to begin to play out this macro bear flag, heading back towards down these lower levels and filling these gap fills to the downside. I did call the top for SPY almost to the penny. You guys can see that it's 459.44. I called the top of SPY at 460, and I did it months before it even happened. That's why you need to press subscribe. There is no one else doing these types of calls and doing these types of things light years ahead of the competition. Now let's go ahead and look at what's happening with SPY right now. You can see that it had a strong rejection to the downside. I do think SPY is going to see a little bit more downside as tech starts to pull back, as NVIDIA starts to pull back. I do think NVIDIA is going to start pulling back. Not financial advice, but I will be playing puts on NVIDIA. I did tell people to play puts after the earnings call in the Discord, and we did play puts on that and made out quite nicely. So you guys can see I do think we're gonna have a little bit of pullback. I would watch for SPY to probably get a bounce tomorrow to about 437, maybe 438 in that range as the market opens, and then get its legs chopped out underneath it. So in the market open, I do expect SPY to have a bit of a pop up. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. So basically SPY consolidate into pre-market or maybe move a little bit up, then get a little bit of pop to about 438, 439 around that range, and then get its legs chopped out, moving back to the downside throughout the rest of the week. But this is what I'm looking at for SPY so far for today and tomorrow. Again, tune in because the Fed is speaking as well. This is something that could have a great effect on the market. I do think the Fed is going to help crash the market. Overall, rates are being raised and they're going to keep being raised. This is going to have a detrimental effect on the market as well. Again, multiple indications showing that my thesis is going to be correct. I never just rely on one thing. I rely on confluence and confirmation, which gives me confidence. Multiple indications that let me know my outcome is going to be the right outcome, and that is why I am right a majority of the time. Now, again, Fed Powell speaks at 10:05 tomorrow, so we will be watching for volatility in the market with that. Let's go ahead and look at the meme stocks. With the meme stocks, showing you guys what's going on with the meme stocks. We are seeing Bitcoin start to pull back slightly with the US dollar pushing up, but again, I am accumulating Bitcoin under 31,000. I do think Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, and Ethereum are going to be amazing plays, and I'm trying to accumulate as much as I can before the next bull run. Let's go ahead and hop into AMC and the meme stocks. AMC and the meme stocks, showing you guys what is going on with AMC and the meme stocks. So AMC currently forming what is called an ascending triangle. This is a bullish form right now. We are possibly forming a bottom on AMC. So far, So good. It's not as bad as I originally thought. I did say that AMC would do what it did do in the morning. So basically, I told you guys it would split. It would go to a high point in pre-market and then start to dump down, finding a bottom. It literally did exactly what I said, finding a bottom around $13, which is literally where I said it would, and then started to bottom out and start to move back to the upside. Now, what do I think is going to be happening next? If AMC can break above this key level here of 1480, if you can see AMC break above and hold 1480 as support, you're going to see a nice push up for AMC. This could happen here in pre-market tomorrow morning. So this could happen in pre-market tomorrow morning or into after hours. I do think it's more likely to happen pre-market tomorrow morning or when the market initially opens. So you see the market open, then you see a nice pop to the upside if we can break that $4 or $14.80 mark. Now, we do have multiple gap fills for AMC to the upside. This is bullish that we do have these gap fills. We have a gap fill here at $17, a gap fill here at $22, a gap fill here all the way at $40, and then we have a crazy gap fill, a massive gap fill on the weekly time frame, and I will show you guys this gap fill. It's absolutely insane, all the way up here at $130 to $170. You guys can see we have this massive gap fill. Gaps get filled, okay? Gaps get filled. RSI is extremely oversold, and there is max fear. So I'm not telling anyone what to do, but again, when people are fearful, you need to be greedy. This is how I get paid a lot of the time. While people are fearful, I'm greedy. I buy it up, buying the bottoms, buying the lows, and selling the tops. Again, I know it sounds crazy, but you have to be able to buy the bottom. The bottoms are always hard to buy, and the tops are always hard to sell. That's why you have to use psychology and be on the reverse side of everyone and do the opposite of the herd. Now, again, we do have multiple gap fills to the upside. RSI is extremely oversold. So these are all indications that we could see a nice pump to the upside, as well as being extremely outside of the Bollinger Bands. You already know when prices oversold like this and we're way outside of the band, you're going to see a nice spring back to the upside. So I am looking for a recovery for AMC, especially if it can get past that 1480 mark. It could easily have a push up to $15 or $15.50 very, very quickly and very, very easily. And we could see if AMC can break above $20, okay? So if AMC can get above this previous split price of $20, then we can start talking. We can start talking because AMC will be looking very good in that point. Now, we do have the APE conversion tomorrow, and me personally, I decided to hold at least until we get our settlement payment. And if I do sell anything, I will tell you guys 100%. I'm very transparent about what I do. So if I do sell any of my position, I will tell you guys right away. But right now, I'm holding to at least after the settlement is delivered. APE will be converted tomorrow, okay? So APE will be converted tomorrow, so don't be surprised if your APE is gone or missing or there's a little bit confusion here in the morning. Again, on Webull, I have a couple of accounts on Webull. My AMC shares, I had 5 AMC shares on my Webull account. I got that for free. You guys already know the story on the live stream. I already told you, so I'm not going to get into all that. But basically, I have a free account from Webull, and I had 5 AMC shares in it. Those are just completely missing. I don't know if they're going to give me a cash equivalent or whatever happened to them, but we're about to find out tomorrow. I will know. I'm hoping they at least give me a cash equivalent. I hope the shares just don't disappear in the ether because that's money, and they shouldn't be doing that to people. Not that I don't care about that account because it was free, but they shouldn't be doing that to people who paid for it. It shouldn't just evaporate in the air, but we will see. On my other account, the averages are skyrocketed. So I do have a very high average on the other account. So that's what I'm looking at on AMC, just giving you guys a little bit of information and info. We are still on the threshold security list, but we need to know for tomorrow. So I need to know for the 24th and the 25th and then the 28th. I need to know for those dates and make sure that the FTDs are not gone. This is going to be key to make sure what happens next. And we also need the latest short interest reports, okay? We can already see that short interest slightly is increased, okay? So this is a good thing. This is a very good sign. You guys can see that short interest is increased to 29.24%. So we are seeing an increase in short interest. Fintel just reported an increase in short interest. This is very, very bullish. So this is a good sign, y'all. This is a very good sign. I'm happy to see that we're actually seeing short interest increase. That means they possibly shorted more before the stock split. So we want to see one more report on short interest to make sure nothing happened during this period in time. But right now we do have a report on short interest, which is probably right before the split because they were shorting heavy right before the split. So that's probably why we're getting the short interest report. So the next one we get is going to be very, very important. The next short interest report we get, we do not want to see short interest dropping. We want to see it staying the same or rising, letting us know that shorts are still in the play and shorts have not covered. But right now we did get an increase in short interest, so that is extremely bullish for the play. So guys, this is basically everything I'm looking at for AMC. Cost to borrow is at 879%. Do not worry if your count is a little bit in shambles right now because everything will be adjusting over the next couple of days. As far as AMC's price action, I'm looking for it to break above this 1487 mark and then get a nice pop to the upside. I am expecting a green day tomorrow. I'm expecting a green daily candle on the daily print. So I do think we're going to get a green day tomorrow, and it does look like we're forming a bottom. Normally AMC takes a day or two to form its bottoms, so we'll see what happens if we consolidate tomorrow or not, or get a push up. But if we continue to make higher lows and form a bottom and get past this $20 mark, that is going to be extremely bullish. As the days go on, I'm going to continue to track this thing, continue to chart this thing, and look for more bullish indications. We also have more bullish indications with the OBV. OBV is still extremely high. You guys can see that the OBV right here on the bottom of the screen, the on balance indicator. And again, we can show you what OBV means. So OBV is a indicator that can show you a bullish or bearish outcome. I'll go ahead and give you guys the definition just so you guys can clearly see the definition for OBV. But on balance volume is a technical indicator of momentum using volume changes to make price predictions. OBV shows crowd sentiment and can predict a bullish or bearish outcome. You guys can see the OBV down here. It was almost at all-time highs back here when we seen this massive rally. But now OBV is still close to all-time highs, showing that nobody really sold. Yes, some people did sell, but the majority of people held. We also have RSI extremely oversold. So again, be fearful when other people are greedy, not financial advice. Multiple gap fills to the upside and increase in short interest. Guys, it's not looking as nearly as bad as I thought it would. This maybe was not a cleanup operation. Again, do not get too hyped up with hopium. Do not get too hyped up. We only focus on the facts, the charts, and the data. But right now, the data is looking a little bit better than what I expected. So, guys, I don't think it's that bad, okay? A lot of people are discouraged. A lot of people are hurt. But personally, me, right now, what I'm seeing, the price could definitely go up. Yes, I have a very crazy average. But if we were to fill this gap all the way up here, I would make some profit. I do think that we are going to move to the upside. So hopefully APEs make some profit. That's the #1 goal. I hope that APEs make some profit. Let's go ahead and run through a couple scenarios of what price could do here in the next couple of days using a poly line. So we're going to use a poly line and show you guys where I think price could be headed over the next couple of days and weeks. So basically, if we can break out of this ascending triangle, move to the upside, I do think we're going to get green day yesterday or tomorrow, basically start to pull up. If we can get back above this $20 range, that would be extremely bullish for AMC to get a continuation to the upside and then start moving up where it can start to fill these gaps. So it'll start moving up where it can start to fill these gaps. Let's go ahead and zoom out so I can show you guys a little bit more. But basically getting above that $14 range and then start moving up so it can start return, make a V-shaped recovery back inside these bands and start filling these gap fills and heading back to the upside. This is something we could definitely see as long as the short interest doesn't dry up and as long as we are still on the threshold security list. We could see a double bottom type structure, especially if we can go back up to $20, get rejected, come back down, find support at 13, and if we can hold that, get a nice bounce to the upside. So this is a bullish scenario that could likely play out. Again, you see a breakout up to about $15, $16, $20 in that range, getting rejected, coming back down, finding support, getting a pushed upside. This is a bullish scenario. I want to see how price reacts over the next couple days and weeks, especially after the conversion is all said and done, because once all of this is all done, a lot of people will be at ease. A lot of people will be reassured. They might even be able to invest in AMC because they're not worried about all this court case crap and all these crazy things going on, the reverse split, the conversion. So once it is done, we could see a lot of positive things. Once all of the things are done, the reverse reverse split, the conversion, everything. So once it's all said and done, guys, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to continue charting it, continue tracking it, and continue holding my shares, and continue letting you guys know what's happening, and also continue giving you guys the plays. That way we can make money in the meantime. GME right now is kind of forming a bullish pennant. So GME is also looking like it could get a potential breakout to the upside and finding a bottom. GME is the same exact stock as AMC, y'all. GME is the same exact stock, except it has a way better CEO. So it can definitely mow off, it can definitely squeeze, and I think it is set up for a short squeeze. It has a much better CEO. It doesn't have a CEO trying to take it out from the inside out. And this is why I always said hold both AMC and GME, and why I do hold a substantial amount of GME, and I always bought GME with AMC. Even on my Weeble account that I got for free, I held APE, AMC, and GME. I held all three to make sure that I had my bases covered. You want to make sure you hold all three. And then on my main meme stock account, I even hold BBYQ. As crazy as that sound, guys, I hold BBYQ, APE, AMC, GME, all those meme stocks. But anyways, GME is looking like it's forming a possible bottom. If GME can get a push to the upside tomorrow, that would be bullish for AMC as well, starting to get a recovery back to the upside and possibly making back some of these gains. Again, I am holding because what I'm seeing right now does not look nearly as bad as I thought. Also, if the market crashes, we have already seen AMC start to push up when the market goes down, especially tech stocks. A lot of tech stocks are used as AMC collateral, like Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft are used as AMC collateral for AMC short positions. So when those stocks go down, we see AMC start to pump up because they either have to close their short positions or put up more collateral for the AMC short positions. So we see AMC start to go up when tech goes down, kind of like SQQQ, but not exactly the same. But we have been seeing this more and more and more. We've already seen this today in the live stream. So guys, I do think we're going to see a possible move to the upside. And if the banks collapse and the short positions are not closed, guess what? The banks hold the short positions. If we see a market crash, we're going to see liquidity dry up. We're going to see margin calls. We're going to see AMC squeeze. So again, multiple things could still set this thing off as long as the FTDs didn't get erased and the short interest has not dried up. And again, we're already seeing an increase in short interest. So this is bullish. We need next week's short interest report and next month's short interest report to be sure, but it is looking good. And so far, we are still in the threshold security list. We're going to need an update for the next couple of days, but we are still on it. It is absolutely crazy that we've been on the threshold security this long and seen this type of manipulation, and Adam Aaron has absolutely said nothing. Also, guys, we've had major glitches on AMC. So a lot of people I've already posted it. Let's go ahead and see if I can show you guys here on Twitter. But AMC basically went to $196. It went to $196 right here. So we caught this live, and a lot of people sent this into me. AMC hit $196. So we're seeing multiple glitches as well on AMC. So again, things could be breaking, and these glitches I know are speculative, but they do make me bullish because they show something is wrong and things are breaking down. This could be a dark pool price or anything. A lot of people seen this today, and it was absolutely crazy. So hedge funds could be losing control. Again, that's a little bit on the more speculative side, but things are not nearly as bad as I thought they were. Yes, we're deep in the red. Yes, a lot of people are hurt, but we could still see a rally to the upside where we could see some potential profit or maybe recovery of the losses. So I will be holding until I see otherwise on the charts that tell me, the charts, the fundamentals, and the data that tell me, hey, this is going downhill. As far as the fundamentals of the company are improving. We're possibly about to have a really good earnings, which would also cause bullish momentum. The short thesis is completely destroyed because they have shares that they can make money. If they post a positive earnings, they will have a ton of cash to sit on and will be sitting pretty for quite some time. So the bullish fundamentals are positive. We also have bullish fundamental data such as short interest, FTDs, cost to borrow, things of that nature. And we have bullish technicals, gap fills above us, RSI oversold, and Bollinger Bands being outside of them. Multiple bullish metrics, multiple things telling me that things are not nearly as bad as we thought. So guys, this is pretty much the video. I do think that the SPY is going to be seeing pullback. I am loaded on SQQQ. I have SQQQ in 2 accounts now. I have a full account dedicated to SQQQ. Also, watch Mullen. I did make a trade on Mullen, a quick in and out trade. It was at about, I think, 50 cents or 40 cents, somewhere around there. I forget what price I bought it at, but I sold it literally at the top at about 94 cents. That was a trade I did live on my phone. I didn't do it live on the screen, but I did it live with you guys. But guys, things are looking good, and we are making trades, we are making bank, we are always making moves, never staying stagnant, always improving, and we're also going to make our own MOAS, our own MAG, our own gains, our own way. Now, I do have a Discord. You can join. The Discord is $50 for a lifetime invite. $50 for a lifetime invite. You want to get in before the spots close up, before the spots run out, or the price goes up. On the Discord, I talk about option plays, stock plays, like my SQQQ play. I run through those. I talk about stocks, crypto, all types of different plays. I post my technical analysis, and I'm also working on a trading class. This is going to be a separate Discord. I'll talk about that in a second. That should be available in September, and I will give you guys pricing. But right now, I do have the Discord for $50 available, $50 available, one-time fee for lifetime access. Again, you get access to me. You can talk. You can join the exclusive community, Data Zero Family. You can join that as well. All you have to do is subscribe to join the Data Zero Family, but you can be a deeper part of it by joining the Discord. All you have to do is hit me up. Link down below is an email, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit me up on either of those and say, hey, I want to join the Discord. I'll get back to you with payment info. Pay one time. I'll send you the link as easy as that. I also have a channel membership you can join. The channel membership is $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. You can cancel at any time. The channel membership really helps me out because unfortunately, YouTube doesn't pay a lot in ad revenue. It doesn't pay a lot in ad revenue. So the memberships and the super chats really help, especially with things like getting new equipment, new microphones, and stuff like that. So you guys that send super chats and are members of the community, I truly, truly appreciate that. When you join the membership, you get a special badge next to your name. You get colors on your name in the live stream. And when you comment, you get validation as a member, and your name gets put on the home screen of the channel. That's $2.99, cancel at any time. And then I'm working on my trading class. I will give you guys pricing that will be available in September, but the trading class is going to show you guys how I make these trades, different trading strategies that I personally use, my custom trading strategies that I personally use. What you want to do is find a repeatable behavior. I teach you how to do that. I teach you the trader's mindset. I teach you pretty much everything you need to know to become a successful and profitable trader. And then I also join that with the Discord. That way you guys can ask questions as well and get help and get the bonus lessons when they get uploaded. But I will give you guys pricing on that. It's going to be teaching you how to do day trades, options trades, and more. Guys, this is the video. If you want to support me, all you have to do is simply drop a like, leave a comment, or press subscribe. Sharing the videos really helps as well, but leaving a like and pressing subscribe and dropping a comment helps the channel not only grow, but it helps this video get seen by more people. So I truly appreciate that if you want to help me out. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.
Alright, that was the video. If you found it informative, all you have to do is simply drop a like, leave a comment, and press subscribe. Now remember, I do have a channel membership that is part of YouTube. You can join that to help add more revenue and help me get things like equipment, microphones, and things like that, and support the channel. I greatly appreciate each and every member. I also have the Discord. That is something you can do if you want to be a deeper part of the Data Zero family and get trading alerts from the Discord. We also post technical analysis, news, and information there, so you can be on the up and up for what's going on in the stock market. And then again, I'm working on my trading class. This should be available in September. But if you want to support me for absolutely free, all you have to simply do is drop a like, leave a comment, and press subscribe. It is a great way to help this channel grow. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you that watch this video to the end and sees this message. As always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.